All right, beautiful people on earth. I've decided to do one more for today because a lot of things are coming up as I'm sitting here observing things around me. Now, a number of years ago, I spoke about how the World Health Organization started the genetic warfare program. And in the paper that I read when I was between 2 and 4 years old, they were speaking about killing every single Nippon on earth. And they used the World War II as an excuse to begin this genetic warfare program, this biological warfare program. And they actually stated in the paper to kill all Nippons. Now, many of you must have found the World Health Organization paper I'm speaking about that was published between the 50s and the 70s. They published quite a few papers between the 50s and the 70s on this chemical warfare program. And it was the World Health Organization that were doing the research alongside other organizations. Now, the chemical warfare program that they began in the post-Second World War has now been split out. So the chemical warfare program is no longer just chemical warfare for specific physical war out on the field. It's also chemical warfare as produced in the food industry. Now, here in Brazil is a classic example of chemical warfare applied upon the people in the food industry. Every single, what they call refrigerante, so a fizzy drinks, every single pop drink includes a drug, a benzoate, or a benzene derivative. Now, you ask any chemist on earth, you ask any doctor on earth, benzene produces cancer in the body. 100%. Every single fizzy drink in Brazil now includes a benzene derivative, which means they're inducing cancer in Brazilian people. And over the last 30 years, you've seen a steady increase in oncology centers all over Brazil. In Brazil, oncology centers are like gun shops in America on every damn corner, making money off the death of people. Chemical warfare. Now, COVID-19, you'll see on my last blog, there's a big advert, World Health Organization, get information on COVID-19. You think it's any example? That's the World Health Organization that are leading the informative process for COVID-19, and they're the ones who began the chemical warfare program upon all humans on Earth, beginning upon the Nippons, designing these chemicals to kill every single one of them. Now think, there are nearly 2 billion Nippons on Earth, and this World Health Organization has stated they're going to kill them all. What do you think it means to everybody else? If a agency that's stated to be World Health says they're going to kill people and they put it in a research paper, what must you people now be thinking to yourselves? Come on now. Now, I have been locked up 5 times. The last time I got locked up in a public penitentiary in Belém in Brazil, the 5th time. I have been tortured twice. Do you think they're locking me up and torturing me because I'm speaking lies? Do you think the police are do you think the doctors are sending police to lock me up every country I go to because I'm lying to you? Do you think I'm risking my life every day so that you lot don't listen, so your children are dying? Come on now, wake up. Check every food product. You'll see benzoate. Where you see benzoate, you see cancer. Full stop. Ask any chemist. Ask any doctor. Even a doctor's going to lie in your face. So, stop drinking all fizzy drinks. Every single one you stop drinking because they are producing cancer in your bodies. In Brazil, in extra, they're poisoning water. So, India water product has radioactive products in it. You actually test the water, you'll see it's radioactive. It's actually effluent from a radioactive plant. It actually states it on the bottle, if you read it, radioactive ingredients in water. Crystal water. Many people drink crystal water. It's got a percentage of estrogen. Now, estrogen can only be in water if it's added or if it's taken from an effluent from a place where estrogen is dumped. Estrogen creates infertility in men. In women, it creates early sexuality, so early puberty. And as you can see in Brazil, girls are having puberty from 6 to 9 years old. This is not natural when puberty is supposed to take place between 14 and 16. All these things are designed, chemical warfare, by the World Health Organization and now other organizations. Now, the National Institute for Health have also joined the World Health Organization on the chemical warfare program, putting neuroleptics, psychoactive drugs in food, psychoactive drugs in drinks, and they put them under the banner conservant. And this is why they have no name, just BNS codes. Like in the UK or in Europe, you have E additives, E codes. All these things are killing your people, messing up your mind so you can't do the right thing, making you surrenderers. Now, if you don't start getting up, they are going to kill you all, whether you like it or not. They have stated it in the literatures. They have stated it in their research papers. They have stated it in all their holy books. The war upon man, they say, as they coordinate their behavior around you over the last 3,000 years plus. So, when are you going to get up and cut off the heads, or if not cut off the heads, cut them up and throw them in the volcano so they burn alive, every single one? And as for you traitors, you will now begin to see that they are killing your children too. Are you going to remain traitors while they kill your children right in front of you? Or are you going to stand up with your people and start speaking the truth of your traitorous state and the things they've made you do to your own people? Your choice, because if you don't, you get cut up and go in the volcanoes with them also, full stop. I have spoken.